Hey, what's happening, family? Just figured I'd chime on. I'm out in the yard and doing some reading, soul searching, and thinking, something that I often do. And then grabbing my reading material, I ran across a small book project that I put together some time ago. The name of the book is Compilations of the Miles. And it's basically my life's journey, the compiled information expressed poetically. Give you another look at the book cover. And my objective here today is to basically infuse this book into the mainstream. Maybe make it a topic, maybe through some of the content we can further a conversation. But even more importantly, today, what I like to do is give you the opportunity to learn a little bit more about me and something that I am very passionate about. And that's poetry and making a connection with people. I am a people builder. The objective today is basically to share with you the introduction of this particular book and the first poem. And depending on the response, we'll go from there. I have plenty of work, and anyway, I hope you enjoy. The name of the book is Compilations of the Miles, The Journey, Volume 1. The Introduction. This book is a testament to some of the trials and tribulations that I've overcome during my life's journey of seeking and enlightenment. It also gives you an in depth view into the headset of a young black youth growing up in an impoverished inner city. The circumstances, the rearing, the lack of education, the lack thereof, and the role that those essentials have played in my decision making and development. Developing was difficult in an often chaotic environment and a dysfunctional household. I have come to find that it's okay to act out the role of a character in a movie. However, it becomes a problem when we become the character that we sign on to play. And oftentimes, coming up and out of those rural areas, we unconsciously take on life roles that are not of our making. When I was out there on those streets, I ran the entire street gamut. And despite being willing to do immoral acts, when I found out who I actually am, I realized my whole life I had been acting. In the beginning, I wish someone would have just told me the things that I know today. See, I wanted something for nothing, which I've learned is simply impossible to attain. And it's very different from taking nothing and creating something. However, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. So, one of the keys that I've learned is that what the majority of human beings are using to become successful in regards to talent and developing a skill set, etc., has always been there inside of them. It often takes the journey to compile the information, the education, and the experience for the passion and purpose to emerge. We are all born with a gift from God, something. So success for all does exist. It comes down to how bad you want it. The difference in who you are and who you want to be lies solely in what you're doing. My name is Tim Williams. The first poem I'm going to read to you, the name of it is Dysfunction. I was born into dysfunction, despite being raised with morals, values, and respect being of the essence. I was born into dysfunction. I'm used to arguing, fighting, drug use, and alcohol, a fall in the hall, trying to get out of the way of one of mama's good old-fashioned ass whoopings, which I received often because I was so damn bad. Bad words, bad choices, bad behavior. Bad was all I had. Bad was all I knew to do. At the age of 5, I began to ask why my daddy didn't come home as much anymore. And the things of mine that I broke weren't as easily replaced. So I asked my mom, what could I do to help? She looked down at me with tears in her eyes, and it was the first time that she lied. She said, baby, I am fine. This piqued my curiosity even more. Yet even at 5, I was good at detecting jive because my dad was so damn good at it. And now that he's gone and we're on our own, if I had to label his money, it would be long. But my mom was strong. And as things began to get tougher and tougher on us, mama pawned some jewels and got rid of her new ride. She worked 2 and 3 jobs just so we could survive. But what was most important to mama was her dignity and her pride. It was actually all that she had to hold on to. I was born into dysfunction. So I hit the streets, hanging out on corners, drinking 40s and selling weed, drugs the people's need, or so I thought with all that it bought. However, I didn't understand the ills that it brought with it, the ills that it brought to the community. Hunger, suffering, and strife, sickness, addiction, and affliction, hatred, violence, death, and the cheapness of life itself. Babies crying, our children dying, grown men whining, and the women, for the most part, are holding it all together. I was born into dysfunction. So these here prison bars don't mean a damn thing to me. I see 3 hots, man's gotta eat. A cot, man's gotta sleep. A gym, and an institution of learning where I can prepare to win. I was born into dysfunction. Hey, I'm grateful. I hope you enjoyed that, or not so much able to find maybe your place in it, but it enlightened you in an area that might have been dark, or confirmed a few things, or just a way that we can further the conversation. I really hope, though, that you enjoyed that particular poem. And I look forward to sharing more. Let's see what the response is. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Thanks for chiming in. It was great spending time with you. Enjoy your day.